October 15th, 2025, Kenya woke up in a different country. Raila Odinga, the indomitable baba of opposition politics, died in Kerala, India, after a heart attack.
Hello? Haya. Vijana hoye! Vijana hoye!
8 decades of defiance ended in one cardiac arrest. A nation post. Luo Nyanza mourned with raised tree branches. Leaders across East Africa issued tributes to a man who shaped democracy with sheer force of will. Grief spread fast. Strategy moved even faster. President Ruto stepped forward with precision. A rival in life, a beneficiary in death. His ambition locked onto the Orange Democratic Movement, the very machine Raila built to challenge power.
We need to make some suggestions on the cabinet team that is going to work with the family, the party and others in providing leadership towards the final interment of the late Prime Minister.
The goal remained clear: fold ODM into his United Democratic Alliance and remove resistance before the 2027 ballot.
Ile kitu siwezi kukubali na nitafanya juu chini, Mungu anisaidie, ni wale ambao wanataka kung'oa chama ya ODM na kwenda kuchezea karata ya upinzani kule nje. Hiyo haitawezekana.
Now, this report maps the operation behind the condolences, every handshake, every speech, every move executed with the eye of a chess master who once learned his trade inside ODM's war room. You see, Raila was not just ODM's leader. Raila was ODM. 20 MPs, strategic governorship in Nyanza, a voter base that delivered nearly half the 2022 presidential tally, a life story forged in detentions and tear gas. His absence revealed cracks. A 2024 power-sharing deal with Ruto angered ODM loyalists who believed the party existed to challenge government, not join it.
Speaker, let me first begin by saying this thing called broad-based, I don't know where it exists. Personally, I don't recognize any entity called called broad-based. 4
cabinet secretary seats came with accusations of betrayal, and Ruto recognized the moment. He once marched in ODM ranks during the 2005 referendum. He watched Raila inspire crowds. He studied the architecture of that loyalty. He now intends to own it, capture ODM, silent Dissent, and harvest Nyanza voters for 2027.
That Baba has left us as a people in government. Baba Raila Odinga has left us in government led by President William Ruto. And that is where we are going to stay. Till the end. Yes. Till the end. And I can dare say, without any fear of contradiction, that we are going to walk step by step with President William Ruto to the end.
Within hours of Raila's death, Ruto appeared at the Odinga home in Karen. The cameras rolled. A presidential jet carried an ODM delegation to India to return the body. Commentators called it strategic empathy. Memes on Twitter labeled it theater disguised as compassion. Users accused him of working the spotlight. The ODM scrambled for steady ground. On October 16th, the party installed Raila's older brother Oburu Odinga as acting leader.
The NEC has designated the Senator of Siaya County, Honorable Dr. Oburu Odinga, to be the acting party leader until the time that the top party organs will meet and elect a substantive party leader to fit in the big shoes that have been left by our leader.
Political analysts view it as a move that bought Ruto time. a respected man although not a mobilizer like his brother. Government-aligned accounts online began floating phrases about Ruto as Raila's true student. The messaging created a narrative without announcing intent. On October 19th in Bondo, a state funeral watched nationwide. Ruto stepped up to the podium and delivered a statement masked as tribute. ODM, he declared, must stay in government. ODM must avoid opposition. ODM must stand with him.
Kwa hivyo wana ODM, ile kitu mimi nataka niwahakikishie kwa mapenzi ya Mungu, ODM will either form the next government or be part of the next government. Ile kitu siwezi kukubali. Ile kitu kwa heshima ya huyu shujaa wetu, ile kitu siwezi kukubali, na nitafanya juu chini Mungu anisaidie. Ni wale ambao wanataka kung'oa chama ya ODM na kwenda kuchezea karata ya upinzani kule nje. Hiyo haitawezekana.
Several ODM leaders aligned with Ruto echoed the message. Governors, MPs, cabinet members, they signaled alliances to Ruto with invoking Raila's name.
Mimi siwezi kuwa mahali ambaye Raila kunipeleka. Tuelewane? Siwezi kuwa mahali ambaye Raila hakunipeleka.
Raila showed us before he died that he wanted us to be in government. As a community, as a party, we will be in broad-based government. We will support broad-based government.
One MP proclaimed loyalty had transferred seamlessly from Baba to Ruto.
There are a few leaders in ODM who have claimed that before Raila Odinga passed on, that he did not endorse President William Ruto, and that the ODM party should be able to field a presidential candidate 2027. I want to challenge those leaders, because from where I sit, there is nobody in ODM who can run for president as at now, because Raila Odinga did not prepare anyone to run for president.
The reaction in the crowd confirmed a new split. Some cheers, some folded arms. At the ground in Nyanza no longer moved in unison. Sifuna, Orengo, and Nyong'o insisted ODM must run its own presidential candidate in 2027.
Baba aliongea kwa kinywa chake mwenyewe, na waomba viongozi msiingize maneno kwa mdomo ya mtu ambaye amelala. Alisema yeye mwenyewe, akasema kama chama lazima tujiandae kwa ajili ya uchaguzi wa mwaka 2027. Na wale ambao wanaeneza mambo mengine hapa, Baba alisema, who has told you? Who has told you?
Now their stance defined a line Ruto wants erased. Behind the microphones sat a deeper strategy. Number 1, strengthen pro-Ruto forces inside ODM. Number 2, engineer a coalition merger for 2027.
Kuna watu watauza chama, hakuna. Mimi kama deputy party leader tumeambia William Ruto, Mheshimiwa William Ruto, tumemwambia yeye alikuwa katika chama cha ODM. Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta, hata Kalonzo walikuwa ODM. Tunawaambia kumpea heshima baba, wao wakuje kutoka pale, tujiunge pamoja katika ODM, tupeana katika 2027.
And number 3, if resistance persists, fracture ODM through regional splinter parties. Leaks from political operatives describe maneuvering to elevate allies like Homa Bay Governor Gladys Wanga into ODM command. Analysts warn of Jubilee's downfall repeating itself, just as internal sabotage weakened the Jubilee Party in 2022.
ODM is split into two. There is ODM Mulengo wa Babu, Mulengo ya nani? Mulengo ya Babu na Secretary SG na kina Orengo, akina Nyong'o. Those who will never sit to be lectured by Ruto. They will never sit down to be lectured by Ruto. Oburu Odinga is lying to Ruto. Oburu will go this way. Oburu is loyal to Raila. And the Raila never mentioned that he's going to support Ruto. His last meeting with the delegates, he said, we are still a political party. And that is how it will go.
Ruto knows the playbook. ODM's internal laws requires fresh elections within 90 days of Raila's death, a countdown Ruto cannot ignore. The grassroots, not the State House, will choose their next party boss. That reality offers pushback against infiltration, which President Ruto is trying to do at the moment.
ODM. 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 Muko tayari? Muko tayari?
So, which path do you believe ODM will choose as the 2027 race approaches? Unite behind Ruto, fight from the outside, or splinter into factions? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. That is it for now. Thanks for watching. Let's meet next time. Bye-bye.